Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome to the channel Patente B in English. I hope by the grace of God, you are all doing good. Yeah. So, guys, we have a general quiz on Segnale di Pericolo. And this year is our year. By the grace of God, we are going to make it. So please don't give up. Don't give up. Be consistent and be confident. This year, by the grace of God, we are going to make it. And if you are a new student, please listen to this advice. It's very, very important. If you are a new student, don't be in a rush to do general quizzes. No. If you are a new student, don't be in a rush to do a general quizzes. Start from the scratch, from chapter 1. After chapter 1, you will do only quizzes on that chapter. After that chapter, you move to chapter 2. You watch all the lessons, all the videos I have under chapter 2. After that, you do only quizzes on that chapter. Okay, so do quizzes on chapter by chapter. Don't be in a rush to do a general quizzes because of this Patente B. It has 24 chapters and the lessons are uncountable. And this year, we have almost 9,000 official questions. Almost 9,000 official questions. So there's a long way to go. So please don't be in a rush. Just take time, be patient, and watch everything one after the other. By so doing, you are going to make it. Okay? Yeah. So if you may have any questions, yeah, bring your questions below the comment section, or you can preserve your questions right after today's lesson. We are going to meet on our Telegram group to further this lesson. So let's get started. Remember, this year is our year. We are going to make it. This is our first question. It says that il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la presenza di un ponte mobile. True or false? We have our sister here, Rita Jim. I have gotten my driving license. A big congratulations to our sister, Rita. Yeah, Rita, a big congratulations to you. Yeah, so Rita, stay with us to the end, okay? We are going to wish you more. Okay, so please follow today's lesson. God bless you. Always, when you have a signal, know the significance of the signal before you read the question. It will help you better to understand. Indeed, the answer to this question is false. The question says that this sign that you see, this sign figured, preannuncia la presenza di un ponte mobile. It is pre-announcing the presence of a movable bridge, and the answer is false. Guys, let me ask you one question. What is the name of this signal? What is the name of this signal? The name of this signal is semaphore. It is a traffic light. And there's something very important to take note. That is the position of this traffic light. Okay, this position is in horizontal position. This is a traffic light in horizontal position. It can be vertical or horizontal. Let's go to our next question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia di norma a 150 metri una curva pericolosa, vero o falso? Indeed, the answer to this question is true. This signal, it is foretelling that, look, from this signal onwards, you have 150 meters and you will come across a dangerous curve. So guys, my question is that, where is this curve leading to? It is the curve to the left hand side or to the right hand side? Is the curve on the left or on the right? Exactly. The curve is to the left, not the right. Curva pericolosa a sinistra. So there's a dangerous curve on your left. The importance of all this is the understanding. Guys, you are going to make it. Our next question. Always try to read the question by yourself. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un attraversamento pedonale, vero o falso? The questions are very, very simple, guys. The questions are very, very simple. Indeed, the answer to this question is false. This signal is not indicating a zebra crossing. No. The name of this signal is Bambini or Fanciulli. It tells you that, look, at 150 meters, you are getting close to place where there's presence of children. It can be a school or a public playing ground for the kids. So you must always be very careful. And also, especially, be careful with the children walking on the sidewalk, which is very, very important. Very, very important. So the name is Bambini, not attraversamento pedonale. Our next question. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, si deve dare la precedenza solo ai pedoni che attraversano da sinistra, vero o falso? Always don't be in a rush. Take your time, read the question and give your answer. Indeed, the answer to this question is false. The question says that in the presence of this sign figure, so the name of this signal is attraversamento pedonale. If pedestrians or people want to cross the road or the carreggiata, they will cross through this striscia or the lines drawn on the road. Okay, so it says that si deve dare, it means we must. Dare la precedenza, we must give right of way. Solo ai pedoni, only to the pedestrians crossing from the left, and the answer is false. You must give right of way to pedestrians crossing from the right to the left and vice versa, and also from the left to the right. So both side. Our next question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una curva a sinistra, vero o falso? Guys, don't give up. Don't give up. Indeed, the answer to this question is false. Look at something. It is true that this signal is talking about a dangerous curve. Okay, but where is this road or where is this curve leading to? It is a curve to the left or to the right. So this signal is a curve to the right. But the question says that is a curve, okay, to the left, and the answer is false. So let's go to our next question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada dove non si può circolare ad oltre 30 km all'ora, vero o falso? Yeah, guys, I want you to be confident. Believe in yourself. This patente is not difficult as it seems. No, just be focused. Be confident, guys. The questions are very simple. The questions are very, very simple. So the answer to this question is false. And why is the answer false? Very simple. Before we go to the question, look at the signal. Look at the signal. What is the name or what is the significance of the signal? It's very simple. It is called Caduta de Masi. It means fallen rocks. There's a mountain or there's a rock whereby some of the particles of this rock may be falling to the right hand side. So there's a fallen rocks, okay, from the mountains to the road. So the question says that il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada. So this signal figure, it is announcing a sector or a portion of a road, because it's not all the road. No, it's only a portion of a road dove non si può circolare, where you can't circulate above 30 kilometers per hour. No, this signal doesn't talk about velocity. It is only a dangerous signal that tells you that, look, slow down your velocity because there may be a presence of rocks or stones on the road, and that's all. We don't talk about velocity of this signal. Just slow down and take cautions in order not to go against or crash the falling stones or the rocks present on the road, and that's all. Our next question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un attraversamento ferroviario senza barriere, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. This signal is semaphore, and the position of this traffic light, they are horizontal. But the question says that this signal is pre-announcing or it is indicating, okay, a train crossing or a train track without barriers, and the answer is false. This one is not a level passage without barriers. No. This one is semáforo in horizontal or horizontale. Our next question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada in cui è necessario percorrere la curva con più attenzione se la strada è bagnata, vero o falso. Read the question very careful. The question is very, very simple. Yeah, there's a message from Alao. Alao, God bless you. Yeah, teacher, I am always happy when you pass your exams. So, Alao, congratulations once more, okay? So, you're going to talk later. God bless you. And the answer to this question is true. We have a dangerous curve to the right hand side. So, the question says that this sign figure preannuncia un tratto di strada. So there's a portion of the road in cui whereby è necessario, it is important or necessary. Percorrere simply means circulating or the transit. So it is necessary to circulate on the curb with pure attention when the road is wet, guys, and the answer is true. If the road is clean and dry, because it's a dangerous curve, you may cause an accident. So imagining the road is wet after a rainfall, or there is a snow or an ice, or there is anything, any material, or any substance that compromises the stability of the road, it is easy to cause an accident, or it is easy to lose control of your vehicle. So especially if the curve is wet due to any circumstances, you must be very, very careful. So the answer, the question is true. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada ove esiste il pericolo di presenza di pietre sulla carreggiata, vero o falso? And how can you get this question wrong, guys? We are going to make it. So please believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that this year you are going to make it by the grace of God. Yeah, Ima, after the lesson, you can call me. It's been a long time. God bless you, Ima. And the answer to this question is true, because the question is classifying or giving the definition of this signal. Caduta di massi. So there are falling rocks, stones on our carreggiata. So the question says that il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada ove. When we say ove, it is dove, it's the same thing. Ove or dove, we are talking about the same thing. Where there is the presence of stones, okay, dangerous stones on our carreggiata, and the answer is true. Yeah, guys, just believe in yourself, okay? Yeah, believe in yourself. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada che può diventare pericoloso in particolari condizioni climatiche specificate nei pannelli integrativi, vero o falso? And after your answer, I want you to tell me the name of this signal. Indeed, the answer to this question is true. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia. So this sign figured, it is pre-announcing un tratto di strada, a portion of road, che può diventare pericoloso. Yeah, that portion, yeah, it may be dangerous in particolare condizione, in a particular condition or weather condition that can be specified with some supplementary panels, and the answer is true. The name of this strada, okay, it is called, as Linda Kuma says, strada structurevole, or it can be called strada scivolata. It means that the road is slippery. The road is slippery. Okay, so this signal can have an attachment of panello integrativo, okay, explaining or giving the reason why the road may be slippery. It can be because of a rainfall, an ice, a snow, or anything that can cause slippery of the road. Yeah, so when you see a rainfall signal or a snow or an ice, know that indeed the road is slippery because of these factors, whether the rainfall, the ice, or the snow. Guys, there's nothing difficult. There's nothing difficult. Look at this signal very careful. In presenza del segnale raffigurato è obbligatorio usare ripetutamente l'avvisatore acustico per allontanare gli animali. Yeah, so guys, we've learned all these signals even on our Zoom lectures. We've learned everything in our Zoom lectures. Indeed, the answer to this question is false. And the name of this signal is Animali Selvatici Vaganti, meaning wild animals. Yeah, they are roaming about by themselves. They are wild animals roaming on the road. Okay, so in the presence of this signal, figured according to the question, è obligatorio is a mandate, is compulsory, or is by force. Usare ripetutamente. So to use our horn repeatedly. So you have to use your horn, you have to repeat using your horns many times. When you say avvistatore acustico, you are talking about your classroom. Yeah, it is used to notify, it is used to horn other users on the road. So when you say avvisatore acustico, we are referring to our horns. That's our class horn we have in our vehicle. Okay, so use that one to distance or to send the animals away, and the answer is false. No, the law says that either it is a wild animal or a domestic animal. When you see these animals on the road, don't move through, just stop your vehicle. Allow the animals to cross the road by themselves. When the road is free, then you can continue your circulation. Because if you horn against them, if you use any material or any substance that produces noise against them, because they are animals, when they are scared and they are running away, okay, they can, yeah, they are escaping, okay, they can be directed where you have your vehicle. So if they smash your vehicle, no one is going to pay for you. You're going to pay everything by yourself. And if in case there's an accident between you and the animals, you are going to pay. So the law is clear. If you see animals on the road, either a domestic animal or wild animals, don't use your classroom. Even if you'll be there for 5 hours, keep them remaining When they go, then you can move through. That is the law. And there's nothing you can do about that. So don't use your classroom against them. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, always be patient and read the question. È obbligatorio usare, suonare il clacson se vi sono pedoni che attraversano sulle strisce pedonali, vero o falso? Once you have the understanding, everything becomes very simple and easy. So the answer to this question is false. We have attraversamento pedonale. The question says that in the presence of this significant, è obbligatorio, it is by force or it is compulsory, suonare il clacson. So just with these words, no, it can be possible. It is not compulsory to use your classroom. Se vi sono pedoni, if there are pedestrian crossing on these lines, these pedestrian lines or on this zebra crossing, no, you can't use your classroom. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una doppia curva pericolosa. La prima a sinistra, vero o falso? Yeah, please, if you have difficulties about the images, yeah, put your phones in horizontal position so that you have a big and a clear view. So the answer to this question is true, guys. This signal is indicating or it is announcing that ahead of you, you have a double curves. You have double curves. Okay. Preannuncia una doppia curva pericolosa. Yeah, we have two dangerous curves. And the first curve is to our left hand side. And the answer is true. At times, be very careful of such questions. Instead for you to see la prima a sinistra, at times you can see la seconda a sinistra. Okay, and the answer will be false if you see la seconda a sinistra, because to these signals the law says that indeed you have two dangerous curves, but the important is not the second curve. No one can drive through a second curve without passing through the first curve. So the most important is to know where the first curve is leading to, either the left or the right. So once you move through the first curve, automatically you will know where the second curve is leading to. So always the first curve, according to this signal, is on the left hand side. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia in caso di forte vento laterale un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli a due ruote, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is true. We have forte vento laterale. Yeah, there may be a strong gust of wind blowing on our carreggiata, and the wind they are blowing from the lateral side, engaging or approaching our carreggiata. So the question says that this sign figure, it is announcing in caso di forte vento laterale. So in the case of a strong wind, okay, blowing to our road. Un pericolo. So the danger is greater for vehicles with two tires, guys, and the answer is true. If there's a strong wind of gust, or if there's a strong wind blowing, and if you are riding on a bicycle or a motor or every vehicle with two tires, your danger is greater because the wind can carry and throw you away. Yeah, the wind can carry you and throw you away. So the answer to this question is true. Il segnale raffigurato se a fondo giallo è posto in presenza di un cantiere stradale che riduce la larghezza della carreggiata. Vero o falso? Guys, we've learned of all these signals in our Zoom classes. We've learned all these signals, guys. Indeed, the answer to this question is true. Know that of all segnale di pericolo, if you see the inner color yellow, the law says that we have that danger on the road because men are at work. People are working on the road. You are talking about a construction site. So the question says that if this inner color you see, this white inner color, so if it is yellow, if the inner color is yellow, it is located or found in the presence of construction site. That reduces the width of the road or the carreggiata, and the answer is true. If you look at this signal, it tells you that the right hand side of the carreggiata, that can be the right lane, or the left hand side of the carreggiata, that can be the left lane. They are all becoming narrow. So because of men at work, yeah, the width of the road is being reduced. So there's a reduction of the width of the carreggiata, and the answer is true. And if the inner color is white, it means that that is the nature of the road. That's the nature of the road. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, non è necessario rallentare in caso di scarsa visibilità, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. The question says that in presenza del segnale raffigurato. So in the presence of this sign, non è necessario. It is not necessary. It is not important. Rallentare in caso di scarsa visibilità. So it is not necessary to slow down in case of a scarce or a poor visibility, or in case of a limited visibility, guys. The answer is false. The name of this road is called Strada Deformata or Strada Disestata. The road is damaged or destroyed. So assuming the road is full of a fog, there is a fog, an intense fog, which is nebbia ficta. Guys, you need to slow down because you have a poor visibility. There's a need to slow down. Yeah, there's a need to slow down. Yeah, so it can be strada deformata, desestata, rovinata, strada con pavimentazione irregolare, or strada in cattivo stato. So the road is ruined. Our next question. Il segnale raffigurato invita a fare attenzione prima di attraversare perché potrebbe transitare più di un treno, vero o falso? The question is very simple, guys. And the answer to this question is true. So the name of this sign is Croce di Santa Andrea. Yeah, Croce di Santa Andrea. And the law says that, guys, we have three types of level passage. Three types of level passage. And among these three types, there is one which is compulsory for that level passage to have this signal. It's a mandate for that level passage. It is not passaggio a livello con barriere. It is not passaggio a livello con semi-barriere. They can have them, but the law says that it is compulsory for passaggio a livello senza barriere to have this signal by force. The other two, they may have it or they may not have it. But to this passaggio a livello senza barriere, it is a must to have this croce di Santa Andrea. It can be only one croce, it can be due croci. And what is the significance of this due croci? It means that, look, the train track, it is either two tracks or more than two. Either two or more than two. Now the question says that il segnale raffigurato invita a fare attenzione. So this croce di Santa Andrea, it is inviting us, or it is inviting you, the driver, prima di attraversare, before you cross the train track, perché potrebbe attraversare, they may transit more than two trains, and the answer is true. Because the train tracks, they can be two, they can be three, they can be four, they can be five. So in the same moment, because the tracks are two or more, trains, more than two trains, three or four can pass at the same time because they are passing through a different tracks. So the answer is true. Okay. And Blessing says more than two. Okay, guys, it is not actually more than two. The law says that if you see these two Croce de Santa Andrea, it is either two or more than two. Okay, it is two or more than two. So from two going. Our next question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada structurevole, vero o falso? And clearly, the answer to this question is false. Yeah, this one is not strada structurevole. The fact that you will see falling rocks on the road, it doesn't mean that the road is sleepy. No, the road may be sleepy because of a rainfall, and ice, a snow, or other substance that can compromise the stability, not falling rocks on the road. No. So it is not strata structurevole. The answer is false. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, il sorpasso dei tram è vietato esclusivamente ai motocicli, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. In the presence of this signal figure, overtaking of this tram, it is only forbidden for motorcycle, the big ones, and the answer is false. Okay, so this one is atravesamiento tranviario. That is the crossing of tram on our road. So the road or our carregata, we are sharing our carregata with the tram also. And the law says that, yeah, you can do overtaking on tram on the left and on the right. But doing overtaking on the right hand side of the tram, you have to consider many factors. The law says that in Italy, in general, overtaking must be done using the left lane, according to the law we have in Italy. If you want to do overtaking, the law says that overtaking must be done to the left hand side. But there are some cases where you can do overtaking on the right. So now let's talk about only the tram one. The law says that if a tram is in movement, or if the tram is moving, it is in a circulation, and you have the enough space, you can do overtaking on the right hand side. And the second one is that if the tram, okay, if people they are getting into the tram or they are getting off, and we have something we call salvagente, which is called a shelter. You can also do overtaking on the right hand side of the tram. If you don't see any shelter, any salvagente, and people are getting into or they are getting off, you can't do overtaking on the right hand side of a tram. Ok. Il segnale raffigurato autorizza la marcia per fili paralleli, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false, guys. The question says that this signal authorizes la marcia per file parallele. And now, what is marcha per file parallele? It's very simple. When you say marcha in this case, you are talking about the movement or the circulation of vehicles on the carreggiata. We have file parallel. It means side by side. So with this signal authorize vehicles to circulate side by side, and the answer is false. This signal is talking about a different thing. It says that look, your right lane or your right hand side of the carreggiata, okay, it is becoming narrow. So be careful because vehicles are also coming. You're going to pass, or two vehicles are going to pass. So know that the right hand side is narrow. So just slow down and pass through. As simple as that. That is the right lane or the right hand side of the carreggiata is becoming small or narrow. As simple as that. When we say marcha file parallel, it means that vehicles are circulating side by side. That is what we mean file parallel, side by side. Yeah, so we have steratoia. Steratoia is the narrow, if the portion of the road is becoming narrow or small. Ok. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la possibile presenza di ghiaccio sulla strada, vero o falso? And indeed, the answer to this question is false. This signal is talking about a strong wind blowing. Yeah, a strong gust of wind blowing. Forte vento laterale. So the wind is coming from the lateral side. Okay. So this signal, according to the question, it is announcing the, the presence of ice on the road. And the answer is false. No. This one is not any ice or snow or any rainfall. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada con banchina pericolosa, vero o falso? Guys, let me lift up your confidence. Let me lift up your confidence. Please never give up. Don't give up. You need to sacrifice your time. You need to sacrifice your sleeping. Watch video, do quizzes, read your books, guys. We are going to make it. So the answer to this question is true. The name of this signal is Banchina pericolosa cedevole. Yeah, Banchina pericolosa cedevole. It means that the verge is dangerous or the verge is not effective. Yeah, so don't use the verge. And the law in Italy says that vehicles are not supposed or vehicles must not circulate through veg. That is why banchina non fa parte della carreggiata, ma fa parte della strada. Veg, they are part of a road, but they are not part of the carriageway. So vehicles are not allowed to pass through veggies. The question says that this signal is announcing a section of the road with a bad or a dangerous veg, and the answer is true. Yeah, and the answer is true. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia l'ingresso di una galleria, vero o falso? So please, after your answer, what is the name of this signal? Yeah, success. This year is our year. We are going to make it. So please don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. So the answer to this question is false. And the name is called dorso. Prima salita. Okay, there is an uphill and followed by a downhill. So prima salita poi discesa. Very good. Okay, so this signal is not pre-announcing the entrance to any tunnel. When you say galleria, you're talking about a tunnel, and the answer is false. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, è necessario circolare a velocità moderata se si traina un rimorchio, vero o falso? So look at the signal, the question, very simple, very easy. And the answer to this question is true. Because this signal is strada disestata. It is a damage, a destroy, or a ruined road. The road, it is full of potholes. In presenza del segnale raffigurato. So in the presence of this sign, you see, è necessario circolare a velocità moderata. So it is necessary to circulate with a moderate velocity. Slow down your velocity. Se si traina un rimorchio. if you are towing a trailer, because already, if you are not towing a trailer, because the road has an irregular surface, there are many potholes, your vehicle will be shaking. So assuming towing a remorque, your vehicle is going to shake more, and the risk of danger is going to increase. So always, if you have remorque, be extra careful. Be extra careful. What is remorque? Yeah, Cause own remorque. When you say remorque, we are talking about a trailer. Okay, you're talking about a trailer. So please, if you are part of our Telegram group, after today's lesson, you are meeting in our Telegram. So I will show more light on that. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia il divieto di continuare a percorrere quella strada, vero o falso? What moderator? Yeah, in this Patente B, when you talk about moderator, you are talking about moderation of your speed. Okay, so just reduce and proceed at an adequate or acceptable velocity, a normal velocity. Okay, so reduce your velocity. Don't go over speed, just a normal velocity, not to cause an accident. So the answer to this question is false. The question says that il segnale raffigurato. So this sign figure preannuncia il divieto. No, 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 no. Preannuncia un divieto. It is pre-announcing the prohibition to continue to proceed in that road, and the answer is no, false. It is only indicating that the verge is dangerous. So don't proceed through the verge, not the whole road. No. Yeah, class P. This is a live lesson on YouTube. It's a live lesson. What is percorrere? When we say percorrere, it means to proceed, to circulate, or to transit. Okay, the circulation of vehicles on the road. So the circulation. So proceeding, circulating, or transiting. Il segnale raffigurato può avere il disco rosso sostituito da una luce rossa lampeggiante, vero o falso? So those who are part of the Zoom, yeah, you can see that we learned this signal just some days ago. So I think you still have the things in memory. Yeah, so the answer to this question is false. Okay, so let me throw light on this signal. Okay, before then, yeah, the question says that il segnale raffigurato. So può avere, okay, it may have or it can have disco rosso sostituto. So it can have the actual light disc, okay, the actual red light disc, okay, inside the signal. Da una luce rossa lampeggiante. So this one is the normal signal, okay, indicating that at 150 meters, you have a traffic light. So on this signal, they are only the painted colors you see, the red, yellow, and the green. So the question says that this painted red, okay, you can see that it is substituted by the normal red flashing light, and the answer is false. The law says that when you see this actual signal, the only painted color that can be substituted with a red one is the yellow one. Okay, so you see the red color painted, you see the green colored painted, but the yellow can be changed with the normal light, the disc one you see, and it will be a luce gialla lampeggiante. Only the yellow, not the red, not the green, only the yellow one. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada fiancheggiato da cave di pietra con pericolo di esplosione, vero or falso? And this question is very, very, very simple. So the answer to this question is false. Yeah, so this signal is um, pericolo di incendio. Okay, so there may be outbreak of fire. We're talking about outbreak of fire. Okay, so il segnale raffigurato, this signal preannuncia un tratto di strada. So this one is pre-announcing a portion of road fiancheggiato. When we say fiancheggiato, it means beside. So beside the road or alongside the road, the cave di pietra. Okay, so alongside the road, there may be a walls, okay, fabricated with stones, or we are talking about alongside the road where we have a stone quarries where they crack stones. Okay, cave di pietra. Okay, we're talking about a zone where we have stones, where they are breaking stones, or we have a wall fabricated with stones. So stones zone. Con pericolo di esplosione, where yeah, there can be explosion of these stones. And the answer is false, guys. The answer is false. This one is only outbreak of fire. And there's a light difference between explosion and outbreak of fire. Yeah, they are two different things. Even if they are all dangerous, they are two different things. What is fiancheggiato? It means beside or alongside the road. Okay, beside or alongside the road. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una serie di dosi, vero o falso? And indeed, the answer to this question is false. So this signal is announcing the series of hump. Guys, this one is strada deformata, not a series of a hump road. No. Il segnale raffigurato richiede di rallentare o di arrestarsi se gli animali sulla strada danno segno di spavento, vero o falso? And indeed, the answer to this question is true. Animali domestici vaganti. They are domestic animals not accompanied, meaning they are domestic animals roaming about by themselves. Il segnale raffigurato, this sign figure richiede, it is asking di rallentare. So this signal is asking you, the driver, to slow down or the arrestance or to stop your vehicle. Se ye animales sulla strada. If the animals on the road, danno segno, if they give signal of frightening, they are scared, they are frightening. Probably they are lost to where they are going. You see them frightening. The Lord says that slow down and stop your vehicle. Don't blow your classroom. It is forbidden to do that. Our last questions, and let me have your scores. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, non è consentito sorpassare i veicoli che si sono arrestati per far attraversare la carreggiata ai ciclisti, vero o falso? Guys, don't give up. I want to challenge each one of you. You just mark it. This year, we are going to make it. By hook or crook, guys, we are taking this victory by force. We are taking the victory by force. So don't give up. What you must do is that don't give up. Continue the journey. Watch videos, do quizzes, and don't give up until the success is done. Okay, guys. In presenza del segnale raffigurato. So in the presence of this certificate, non è consentito. It is not allowed. Okay, it is not allowed. Sorpassare I veicoli. It is not allowed to overtake vehicles che si sono arrestati. So the vehicles, okay, stopped, okay, per far attraversare. So these vehicles, they have stopped, allowing the cyclists to pass by. So the law says that don't overtake those vehicles, giving right of way to pedestrians to pass. And the answer is true. And the answer is true. So guys, I'm asking you only one thing. Don't give up. Don't give up. Indeed, it doesn't matter how many times you've been doing this Patente B, how many times you've been failing. There's always a room of improvement. And only one day, victory will be ours. So please don't give up. That is my word to you. Don't give up. Continue the journey. So we've come to the end of today's lectures. So guys, on our Zoom classes, we've come to the end of chapter 1 and also chapter 2. From Monday, we are starting a new chapter, which is Segnale di Pericolo. So please don't miss the lectures on the Zoom. It's very, very important. So now, after today's lesson, we are going to meet on our Telegram group. Yeah, so please, before you leave, I want you to type, "This year is my year," before you leave, because we are going to meet on our Telegram. This year is my year. Guys, indeed, this year is our year. It is the year of teacher and the year of you. We are all going to celebrate your victory. It shall come to pass. Yeah, and please, to the Telegram group, it is reserved only to the membership. Either you are a membership of the Zoom or the YouTube. Okay, the Telegram is preserved only for my membership. God bless you guys. Yeah, so type, "This year is my year," before we meet in the Telegram to further the lectures. Yeah, guys, it will come to pass. This year is my year of victory. Amen. It shall come to pass. It shall come to pass. Don't give up. Don't listen to the voices around you who say you can't make it. Who said you can't make it? Everything is in the hands of God. And it also depends on you. So please don't give up. 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 Yeah, so please, we've come to the end of today's lectures. Okay, so 10 minutes, we are going to meet on our Telegram. So God bless you and see you in the Telegram group 10 minutes time. God bless you guys. Let me read this comment before, guys, I close. This is my year. No matter how many times I feel like giving up, yeah, don't give up. That is the word. Don't give up. Your victory is very close. So please don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah. Yeah, so please, if you want to join the Telegram, send me message within 10 minutes before we swap to Telegram. Okay, take the number on the screen, WhatsApp me right now, and let me show you how you can enter to the Telegram. Class P, I'll be waiting for you in the Telegram group. God bless you and see you in the Telegram.